The island of Sipadan in the Borneo Sea is a few hundred meters long. Its coral base has 10 times that extension. White-tip reef sharks alternate resting on the sandy coral seabed with patrolling the barrier. They are the absolute lords of this place. Even so, theirs are not the most powerful jaws. The fish that feed off coral claim that distinction. Bumphead Parrotfish are able to detach egg-sized hunks of coral with one bite. Their stomachs digest the coral, assimilating the nutritive substances it contains. Their waste is dispersed in the sea in the form of coral sand. We're on the island of Sipadan. The coral reefs around us are frequented by the biggest of the coral-eating fish. The Bumphead Parrotfish can reach a meter in length and 75 kilograms in weight. This beach, like many others on tropical islands, is composed of very fine powder of coral, which for the most part is the result of a true activity of demolition. It's a detail one might muse about while taking the sun on a sparkling white beach in the South Seas. At the high point of tide change, the parrotfish visit the zones where the water level is lowest, because that is where the currents and the sunshine stimulate the most intense effervescence of life. Of all the fish that feed off coral, the bumphead parrotfish are the rarest ones to be found in tropical waters. They move in shoals, subjecting the barrier to a true assault. For them, the reef is like one enormous larder. The nutrients contained in coral are proportionately small, so the parrotfish are forced to eat continuously. The constant rain of coral sand muddies the water, while the snapping noise of coral breaking resounds there. In time, this activity helps change the features of the seabed. The inhabitants of the nearby island of Mabul also do their part in making over the underwater landscape. For them, the coral reef is a great source of construction material. The coming of evening causes a great change at the bottom of the sea. Night transforms the behavior of many of the inhabitants of the city of coral. With the last light of day, I dive at the deepest part of the barrier to follow the movements of the parrotfish. The shoal begins to break up. The fish are looking for shelter for the night in cracks in the reef, never ceasing to contribute their share to the formation of coral beaches. A parrotfish is sleeping alone in a little grotto. When darkness closes completely over the sea, we can observe them from much closer up. A parrotfish belonging to the common species has found a dwelling place in the fissure. Not far away, a bumphead parrotfish 100 times heavier has interrupted its slumber. A large male is spending a peaceful night next to his mate. Here's another couple. The great shoal will gather again only at dawn. A large male looks us over with apparent curiosity. He's a creature from another world. His colors are reflected in all their intensity by our underwater lamps. In these deep, dark waters, the reason for so much beauty remains a mystery.